How you doing? This is Don. I'm on Idle Tools. I'm known as Gunmuse Online. And I'm going to try and fumble through, because I haven't done this before, getting my funds out of the Ton DeFi. Ton got real popular real quick because you could dual mine Ton and get about 70% of your hash cards rate while Ton and not lose anything while mining Ethereum at the time. Then that project ended basically it was a pre-mine that wasn't a pre-mine. Okay, because everybody could get involved in it. And you could dual mine. A lot of people couldn't dual mine. If you had big farms and you were at your heat limit already, it was really hard to dual mine because it went from using just the memory to mine ETH to using the GPU and the memory, and which put more heat in the cards. I didn't have that problem, and I was really able to see the potential money coming back in over the term, and I was able to dual mine while we could. I built up a little bit, and then they closed that off, and we went to the infinity mining for Ton. Now, infinity mining, completely different. Okay, that's where we went from dual mining ETH to, dual mining Ton and ETH together to mining ETH for Ton. And when we first started out, ETH mining the profits were just down, a couple months ago. So, but I took the long-term view of this. I said, is ETH going to go up 300%? No, I didn't think it was going to. Matter of fact, it's only, it has gone up 15-20%. But my Ton has gone up 30%. So I mined the ETH, converted the Ton, put it in a DeFi. Every 50 Ton, I was throwing it in there. And I started adding more GPU while the market was down. People are selling out. Everybody's like, oh my God, mining days are over. And I'm on eBay selling my $2,000 cards for $40. And I've been buying up cards. Adding hash power to my mining operation to where it's hot in here now. I have the problem that everybody else had before, because now I'm at an exhaust limit, and how much, I'm in southern New Mexico, so my roof gets to 180, 190 degrees, and I got 10-inch thick walls. It's still hard to keep it down below 100 and keep it down to 102 in the room, which is my goal at this point. While we build out new exhaust systems, I am building a more industrial type of exhaust. I'm going to control the airflow in the room. Instead of heating up the room and trying to suck the air out of the room, I'm going to be sucking the air from the room past the mining equipment. And then so I'm going to be replacing the air in the room with outside air, which could be 108 degrees outside, but that is enough, with enough volume of air, to cool the room. So I don't care how hot it's going to get outside. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to buy air conditioning to cool the air, to buy electricity on the GPUs to reheat the air, and then suck the air back out of the room, trying to get the heat soak. That's called heat soak. Trying to get that heat soak out of the room. I'm trying to prevent heat soak in the room. So we've done my phase here with the Ton network. ETH is about to go away, and I don't want to be the last guy getting out of the ball train. I think ETH's going to drop a little bit in price, and anything tied to ETH is going to drop in price. And I do have some issues with the Ton network, the Ton coin, in that I don't see what their next project is. Prior to July, I had some S9s laying around. I spent $1 in electricity. I got $1 worth of Ton from it. It wasn't fast. You would think I'm using ASICs, but the Bitcoin mining is the difficulty is so hard. You're trading your Bitcoin for Ton. You're trading your ETH for Ton. and then you're hoping the market's going to go up. I knew Bitcoin wasn't going to go up that much. Bitcoin was down to 17,000 at the time when I started it. It was a wash with my ASICs, but I was using my ASICs to suck the air out of the room. Now I've taken my ASICs apart, removed the guts out of them, and they are purely exhaust fans at this point that I can run on a solar panel. So I got these exhaust. Hold on, where's my down cam? So I got this patched in the room. I don't have my down cam on this setup. All right, so I got this patched in the room right now, and I got 6 ASICs sticking in a window, running 1500 CFM at a much lesser amp than if I went out and bought one of those garden blowers that everybody else is doing for their tent operations. And I intend to build infrastructure into the building. We are probably going to dig through the concrete in this room and run exhausting pipe or inlet pipe actually to the building underground, so that the air getting sucked into the room is getting cooled by the earth before it gets sucked in. So my 108 degree temperature outside, I'm going to control that air going into the exhaust pipe. Instead of using like a great big pipe for exhaust, because 1500 CFM, if you did a normal air conditioner, I'd run a 20-inch pipe in an air conditioned house. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to run a 4-inch pipe so that the air getting pulled in has to compress in the 4-inch pipe. Then it's cooled, and then it's released into the room, and it expands, and you get an air conditioning effect. Or if you're mechanically inclined, it's how a turbo cooler works on a car. We suck it in, we compress it in the radiator that we're cooling it with, and then when it expands to go into the actual pistons, it's much cooler air charge, and we get more power out of it. And we're going to get more power out of our GPUs by compressing the air before we suck it into the building. We want, every time we open the door, you got to say, be careful, the door is going to slam behind you, because the door is a great big opening, and we want that thing to constantly have a negative pressure in the room. Your ears should pop when you walk in here. And then that's using, and I can run these 12-volt fans off a solar panel and keep my costs down, because I'm not paying for that exhaust, and I'm not paying for that cooling effect, except for what it cost me to pay a kid to dig a hole, bury some pipe, right? The pipe's not even that expensive. It's literally a $600 project that will save me $150 to $200 a month in cooling, and get me another 15-20% in hash rate, because I'm able to keep my cards at maximum efficiency. But so we've done what we're gonna do. You guys go, well, where's the video of that? I haven't dug the hole yet. If you don't know, I am disabled. I have to hire people to come in and do what, if I explained it to you guys, you get out there with the shovel and get to digging on your own. But I've got to hire people to go do that stuff. So it costs me more than what I'm saying that it should cost you to go and do this stuff. But I'll put the design in effect. We'll put that in the video. It's very simple. Dig a damn hole, guys. Hell, if you water your lawn, dig a hole across your lawn, and you don't have to go 5 to 10 feet deep like I do out here in the desert. The building we're building for crypto out south of town, we will be digging almost 15 foot down for the inlet pipe to get to cooler earth. We want to be, the sun will just heat the dirt for the first 4 or 5 feet out here. And to be honest, there is no math tables. There's lots of places that talk about using geothermal for cooling, but for cooling humans. Cooling industrially with geothermal, I've got 2 mindsets with that. One, I may dig a water well and just run some air through a pipe that's touching the water in the ground to dissipate the heat more efficiently. But even then, the heat soak in the water well will occur. Now, there's some math on that for people who build, they call it the geothermals or heat pumps. That's how a heat pump works. Very expensive to dig a well. But it doesn't have to be a pretty well. It's actually cheaper for me to buy a well drilling operation like something you would use down in South America. They're about $8,000. Drill my own hole and then resell the equipment when I'm done doing it. That's my plan. I live out in southern New Mexico. I got about 50 friends who know how to drill a hole in the ground. We drill for oil around here. It don't cost but a lot of beer for me to get the labor to come out there and help me do that. Just got to have the equipment to get it done. Okay. So, man, where did I do it? Let me get into the problem that I'm looking, and this is one of the reasons I'm shooting this video. It's I'm not going to get into how to cash out your ton specifically, but I am going to address this FUD that I saw on Ton. I'm hoping that Ton gets put into the Ergo Dex, okay, and that they need to be talking to Ergo. Ton needs to be talking to Ergo right now, okay. I know Flux is running parallel, is announcing their parallel with it. I'm not. Something about Flux keeps pinging off my radar, and they are marketing people. There is big security holes, in my opinion, in the Zelcore wallet, and you cannot lean on the Zelcore wallet or the way that they're interfacing stuff to the Zelcore wallet and expect security, because I'm not giving my API keys over to a wallet that's stored. They call it a warm wallet because it's web-based. Well, it means I'm not in control of it, especially if I gave somebody my API keys. As we mentioned in one of the videos before, and this is one of the reasons I have a problem with Flux, is 5,000 people showed up to a video for a guy who only had a couple hundred subscribers out of freaking nowhere. And I was doing the, I'm too dumb to use this thing, because I was building the channel up, right? And I thought, I regret doing that method. I should have come after him with a lot more professionalism than I did. I was trying to pull in new users, new audience, blah, blah, blah. And I played dumb, and I shouldn't have played dumb. And the minute I saw a full-blown professional marketing campaign come after me, because I'm not dumb and I am well aware of the fucking techniques you guys used over Flux, now we're not playing. I can grow no matter what you fucking say. So I'm going to be a little more professional about it with the Ton guys, because I'm not scared of what I've seen over at Ton, but I'm not happy with what I'm seeing here either. So I'm in my Telegram. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see my Telegram. There we go. I'm in my Telegram. Now, guys, I want to show you this thing. The Infinity Ton Pool. This is the second iteration. This is where we're mining ETH or Bitcoin to get Ton in exchange. I'm going to click on this and look at all this chatting going on. That's not the right Telegram. I have been waiting for a month to get my stuff, blah, blah, blah. Some guy set up a fake set of bots and gave out probably his mining code, because there's guys with 400,000 or 500,000 ton. That's major networks. Major networks. This was a scam, it looks like. I don't know who controls this. 3,500 people in here going, show me the money. It's been 30 days. That's the wrong one. Here's the actual Infinity mining tool. Okay. Now, what I had to do, and let me pull this up on my DEX. Okay. So I've been moving. I said I moved everything over to my my DeFi. Well, I didn't keep, but I didn't keep but like 0.4, 0.5 ton in my wallet, and I didn't have enough. So when I pulled out of my DeFi, I got to say 0.2 ton over there and type withdrawal, blah, 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 which I did down here. Oh, I lost my cursor. There we go. So I did that. Okay. And you would think that that would automatically initiate the return to my wallet. But what it did was the first 0.2 ton initiated the request to withdraw. And it takes them a couple days. Not a problem with that. It's a DeFi. You should expect to get your money out of it instantly. If you could get your money out of it instantly, it's a shit poor DeFi. The whole point is to lock up your funds so the projects can get done. Okay? One of the things that is that it was a 16% DeFi. I was getting 16% in the last couple of weeks. As I started adding 50 ton to it, and I was adding more and more ton to it, it looks like it fell down to about 8%. Again, not a bad thing, but I can make more than 8% trading. So I will trade my own funds at this point. 16% I was happy with. It has been in the back of my mind, you need 1,000 ton to work some projects with ton. And I was going to head to get to 1,000 ton, but I'm going to wait until after ETH fork is done. I want to see what the input to buying ton is or mining ton is. And so I'm going to pull my 30% profit out of ton because I mined up this ton when it was 97 cents, and it's now today it's at $1.25. Okay, so the ETH that I traded for the ton, I'm making 30% more than what I would have got if I'd have just took the ETH. See how I mean, this is, if you're not trying to suck the money out every single day, there is, and you're getting into projects you think will go up. Yeah, this is how this works. I think I got that set up to a year. Or no, that's 15 July is 97 cents. I don't know why it says it's down, but it's up. That graph is just wrong. Okay. But you see I sent 0.2 ton to the DeFi, and that sent me it sent me to the freaking, so that I'm able to withdraw my funds. So, but I'm going to use my phone here. And let me pull that out of the way. Now, my ton whale, that icon there, the blue whale spraying, happens to be the DeFi icon. So when the guy set up this little deal here, where he had people putting their mining stuff in to his little Telegram bot, he used their stuff. This is a security issue that I had with Flux. When I pointed out, tried to talk to the development team, or not Flux, Zelcore, I'm not trying to blame Flux. Flux and the people using Flux are two different things. Zelcore's using Flux. All right. The security issues around the Zelcore wallet are the same security issues that are here. In that the people that are trying to get their projects done, the one that I participated in down here, you get sidetracked by over here. So if I played stupid, I'd be in here with everybody else going, show me the money, hashtag slow. I mean, there's just tons of it, right? It's a chat room, guys, that they put a bot on top of. So, but my problem is I don't have enough ton in my wallet to initiate the final withdrawal. So I had to send the 0.2 ton twice. And I didn't have enough. So I had to go put another day of mining in there. And you can see down here it says I had 464 on the daily average. I actually sent 600 mega hash for like 18 hours just to get above the 10 minimum, because I need the 10 minimum. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go withdraw. Yes, request to withdraw. You see I got my phone in my hand here because I have to use my thumbprint to open my wallets and stuff. You know how it works. You should know how it works at this point. We're going to go back over to DEX, and we're going to go to the wallet. Let's make sure. Okay, so that's the proper DeFi, and it's actually been fairly fast. I'm hoping it's going to be fast on film today. Let's do a wallet refresh. Still not yet. I did this the other day, and moving it around from the mining to the wallet, and then in less than 2 minutes, I'd move my money around. Of course, while I'm filming, oh nope, there it is, 10.31. There's my ton, guys. That we didn't cut edit. It's been 30 days and I haven't gotten my ton out of it. You're in a scam. Okay. Sorry. Click subscribe. And you know, I will try to be more judicious about the projects I'm doing. Looks like 5,000 people over there got scammed. That's how somebody winds up with 300,000 ton. Okay, and because it's crypto, buyer beware. You're the one that gave him the information. You're the one that did the work for him, and you didn't know who you gave your stuff to. Sorry, you screwed up on that one. It's a lesson. It was an expensive lesson. That is what it is. So now I'm going to, now I've got, can I do this on film or not? Not, well, I'll tell you what. I can do this on my phone, but I can't do it on film. I'm using the Samsung DeX. What you're looking at here is a Samsung DeX, and not all it's a desktop when my phone is plugged in. That, if I've set it up to do it, but I don't know that I want to do it for you guys on it. So I'm going to go to my Ton Whales DeFi page, because I've got it linked on my phone in a place that I would never put it on the, so I have 296.2594 ton, and it does say ready to withdraw. I need to make sure I'm withdrawing from the right wallet. That should log me. It did. It logged me out of there. I think the login screwed with it a little bit here. Hold on. Let me do this again. There we go. Literally from the DeFi page, there's a button that says use your, click to open up the app on your phone. So that there's no, and then it and then it automatically fills in all the stuff. All I got to do is confirm and send the 0.2 ton. Run my fingerprint across it. Confirm the send. Your transaction is sent to the network and will be processed in a few seconds. Continue. All right. When it says my transaction is going to be processed in a few seconds, the 0.2 ton I had to send back over to the network to be processed in a few seconds. I would imagine there is some more delay in here, and I don't know how long that delay is. My phone just buzzed. Where'd my phone? My phone just buzzed because I'm glad I did this on film. I am so glad I did this on film. Oh, I still gotta use my fingerprint. 306 ton in my wallet. Guys, I literally just went from my mining pool to put some funds in there because I didn't have enough funds to withdraw from my DeFi. I didn't have the 0.2 ton. So I had to go mine another day to get the ton to withdraw from my DeFi. And I got my money back out of my DeFi. All right. So I'm going to post this video up. This is all I wanted to do was get it back in my wallet. I'm going to link Son of Tech's video on how to withdraw money from your wallet to get it into MetaMask or whatever, to get it in to use the Binance chain, which has lower fees than the Ether chain, because I use Gate.io for my trading. Gate.io, I will link it, my Gate.io referral, because it does give you a little money when you open up an account with them. If you're in another country other than the United States, please use my referral code. There is a Gate.us, but I haven't set up the referrals for it yet. I don't even have a Gate.us account. I've been happy with Gate, other than their interface is busy. That's the best word to put it. There's too much crap on the screens. All I want to do with Gate is trade crypto. I don't trade crypto in their interface, and it is like 7 clicks to go get an address out of them. And if I try to go get an address using my computer, I get the United States is blocked thing. So I've got to use my phone because I've got VPNs on my very unique network here that goes through the phone, that goes broadcast to the cell towers. If you guys are going out looking for VPN, so I got $382 out of a month's worth of mining, ETH 2 ton, and to be fair, there's there's 30% of that is very recent. I only had to trade about that would be. I only had to give up 200. I didn't take $280 worth of daily profit in ETH, but I got 30 days. I got a 30% kicker because I did the ton trade. That was me speculating, guys. That's all that was. And like I said, I'm going to cash this out, and I'm going to go buy 2 graphics cards with it. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish out I've got one more slot for a 5700 XT, so that rig's got 8 5700 XTs in it. And then I've got a little 4 gigabyte rig, because I've been buying 580 4 gigabytes, because they're making money. And right now they're on ETC, and they're making money on ETC. And we'll see. But at the worst thing, I'm going to do Ergo with it. This is one of the reasons I want the Ton project to be looking at Ergo. They really need to figure out how to get back to mining Ton directly. I don't know how the infrastructure in that's going to work. But this Telegram thing, because Telegram is a crap interface. I know that Ton and Telegram and all these guys they're all the same developers. Guys, not user-friendly. This is where developers get used to what they're used to looking at every day, and they know where they're going, and they don't understand. It's very hard to explain to somebody how to go where you're going. So me shooting a video, I'm showing you 2 different things here. There's guys over there complaining. It's like, why don't the Ton project people... Because they're not in that room. It's not theirs. Somewhere, somebody shot a video, probably put a link up so you can go directly to that Telegram in that video and scam 4,500 people into getting into their Ton stuff. And then set up their own bot where it looked like it issued you your unique Ton mining stuff. And it wasn't. It was somebody else's. Right? 300,000 ton. That's a big farmer. that's a big farmer or a big scammer. You've got to, if you're going to get into these projects, especially these are startup projects, you're trying to get in early to hit grand slams. Well, that means you should be doing more. You should be more diligent here than anywhere else. If it's not a top 100 volume coin, do your fucking homework. Okay? These things are not money. They're property. Once you trade your property to somebody else and barter, it's gone. That's the law. That's why it works. That's why governments aren't allowed to interfere with it. The United States, the one people that are trying to stop the trading of crypto, is the only country where there's a constitution that says the government can't stop you from trading property. The only reason you're hearing about it on the news is they're cheating with lawyers. They're suing people who haven't broken the law, praying to God some judge is going to say, oh, yeah, this is terrible. Hadn't happened yet. But that's not the way the news portrays it. Understand your rights. Understand where you are. Understand you can and will be sued by the federal government. It doesn't make the federal government right.